Oh my. Hello. That's so crazy. Hi. Yeah, my day's been okay. I'm only doing an early stream because I'll be busy later on today. I got other stuffs to do. I didn't wanna stream on Thursday because usually if I'm not streaming on Tuesdays, I'll be streaming Thursdays. But I was like, you know what? I don't wanna. I'll just stream earlier today. Early stream for the win. Uh, does this? No, it doesn't have a color. I thought it did. This will do. Thank you. I don't know why, but something told me this color should work. I don't know. I always use like saturated colors. I don't know why. It looks good to me. Like my eyes isn't screaming all the time compared if I'm looking at neon or pastel colors. There are times where I use muted colors. It's not very often though. There you go. I don't know what color I should use for the color back. I think I want to use a color that will contrast this one. I think. I think that would work. Alright. Yeah, this is my uni ship. That was, that I post a lot in the, do not mind that, okay? Oh my god. Anyway, so, what was I? Yes, in the server, this is what I normally post. I forgot I missed the freaking thing. You know what, it's fine. This is Bayonetta. This is my OC. Yes, I switch to different colors. I switch to different drawings that I've done before because I don't actually. Thank you. I don't actually have a color palette. Well, I have a color palette, but it's not like a color palette. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how, like, there's like a reference of the OC with the colors of, like, the hair and the eyes and all that. I don't have that because I'm lazy and my brain don't work like that. It's, yeah. This is what I consider as a color palette. This is an old, old drawing. Like, this is old, but I use this to this day. You can tell it's old because the hatching isn't um isn't how I do it these days. Yeah. I'm gonna go for I think I should go for green. Maybe like a muted green? Yeah. I use like 3 different references for that specific drawing, I think. I was, I think at the time I was trying to find a pose that specifically speaks to me of what they are, I guess. I don't, I don't know if I'm saying words right. I was trying to find dynamic poses where I can like actively say that yes, this is them. This is their personality. Oopsies. You did not see that. That did not happen. Avert your eyes. That didn't happen, okay? Um, so yeah. I don't know. I think this muted green looks good. Yeah, before before I figured out how to actually put reference images or just pictures in general on Krita, which that's the program I'm using, now I can't stop using it like for complicated poses or references that I want to trace over. Like I'm not like actively tracing, you know, like I'm not tracing other people's artwork. I just need like a pose. Like if it's a drawing that I really like on Pinterest because of the pose, I actively like reference the pose, but not the drawing itself. I don't want the drawing. I just want the pose because I thought the pose was good. I don't know if you have ever listened or watched the videos where I talked about my OCs. It was a series that I did about a few months ago. I don't remember how long. My Brain is a Potato, um, where I talked about all 10 of my OCs. Technically, it's 8 because they're the ones that is the most consistent. Oh, okay. But I have like uh, I made like 10 videos. I'm not gonna lie to you. The series overall did good. It was good overall. Um, but I will like talk about this character though because they are. Oh, okay. This is this character is the one I draw the most. This one is the main character. Um, and they are made of water. They are a hybrid between a mage and an angel, and their parents, Dawn and E, which I have shown you what both of them look like. Um, they are royalty. They are like a princess, but they don't like being a princess. They are they rather be like a superhero. Yeah, they're Tom's child. That's her kid. They don't dress royalty compared to their mom because they're like, I don't like it. Um, in the story, they're 18, but they do grow up in the story. Like, you know how, like, in shows and books, the characters grow up? Yeah. But they already start as, like, an adult. Um, but yeah. Yes. They ran away from home. Donna's like, despite of her outside demeanor, she's like a very strict parent. She's like a very strict parent towards them, but she's nicer towards her subjects because she wants her child to like, you know, like marry a prince and whatever. But Ice is like, no, I don't want to because I'm gay and I don't wanna, that doesn't sound like it's for me. So, basically throughout the story, their four friends, um, have taught them how to use their powers. They don't need a prince, no. Um, they weren't born like that. Um, what happened is that they were born as like a regular angel. They had organs and all that other stuff, just normal angel stuff. But E wanted to use Dawn for her power because she has a lot of money and whatever and a lot of influence. But she's like, what the heck? I thought you loved me. And then he's like, love you? I was using you. And then she was like, what about our child? And he was like, I don't even care about her either. So they got into like an actual fight, like an actual like magical fight. At the time, he had ice powers, and Dawn won, and then she took his powers and sent him to the underworld. And instead of putting that power in a jar, somewhere safe, she puts it inside her child, which transforms their body into water. So to make their body, you know, not explodey and whatever, she puts a core inside of them, which works like an indoor freezer. Yeah. So he was banished into the underworld, and yeah, and now her kid is now made of water. So basically, um, they have to train every day, like physically train as in fight, so then they won't destroy the world with their depression and whatever. Um, because um, the thing with their powers, you know how like Elsa has like her powers is connected to her emotions, and like in Dragon Ball, where like the angrier they get, the more powered up. If you just smash them two together, this is basically what you get. So like, the more depressed and sad my character gets, the more like dangerous they become, to the point where they would like destroy the world if it's left unchecked, low key. Um, so yeah, that's basically how they're dangerous. So you have to keep them happy or something along the lines like that. I'm gonna need you to stop. Stop it. Bad laptop. Bad. I will throw you out the window. Not really, because I love you. Yeah, so all those drawings where I have their hair in like a different color, and like I like have them showing off their powers, that's basically what that is. So like, to explain, they have like three forms. The overall thing is called the ultimate form, but there are different phases. So phase 1, you have angry, which is the weakest, but it's also the fastest because they are in like the most controlled. Um, the second one is sadness, which is like the slowest. Um, but it's the most defensive because they want to be left alone. And the last one is emotionless, which is the one that has like the blackened face with like the circled eyes only, and where the lightning is like infused with their hair and their tears is like infused with their face. Um, that's where that is like their most powerful. So when they walk, it looks like they're teleporting almost. And when you are around them in a 20-mile radius of them, you get like frostbite. So yeah, they're pretty dangerous, but it's not like they want to be dangerous, okay? They don't want to be dangerous. Um, the world itself that I have created is called Planet X, where everything is 20xx all the time. Um, mm, so on the planet it's 20xx all the time, because it's made in the future where like holidays don't exist and all that other stuff, and everything is overgrown by plants and stuff. I really like plants. Plants are good, right? Yeah, plants. Plants are good. There's only one. It's not like exactly like a plant world. It's like it's inspired by a planet called Kepler B, which is near Earth, and most of it is more green than like water. And I thought it was really cool. I like space and and planets, and I thought it was a really cool concept. Um, there are mainly rivers and lakes, but there's no oceans. there's only one city that exists. It's called Techopolis. The way I spelled it is ridiculous. I don't even remember how I spelled it, but Techopolis is the most technology place ever. It has like androids and other stuff like that, but the technology there is made from the mayor, who's a witch. No, no, not everyone lives there. People live all around the planet. So the city mainly has witches and like other species like that. Um, but outside of that, there's a lot of villages inside of the planet, like outside of the of Techopolis. Um, there are like different terrains and stuff where like demons live and all that other stuff. Where like other souls exist as well. But there is people mainly live in villages rather than in Technopolis. The the technology and the robots there is it's made from the soul of the mayor, who's a witch, but she has like a magic deficiency, which is similar to like a heart deficiency. So she has to, her physical body is inside of this incubator thing. You know that you know where like I think it was Captain America that was inside of that tube thing or whatever, and he's like old. It's something similar to like that, like a capsule. It's to keep her alive, but her soul is infused into the technology, so she can like literally watch everything. But it doesn't mean that crime is like stopped or whatever. Um, there's like a lot of crime there and whatnot, because the city is so big. Um, but a lot of people live in like villages. There is a specific part of the planet that is named Forest of the Lost, which that's what the story is called. Um, basically, the reason why the forest is called that is because there's a double meaning to like the title, but like the actual definition of like the name. Um, the trees are really big, and they're like thick oak trees, and they're similar or the same to each other. Um, I did, but that was like years ago, and then I stopped because I realized I hated it, and I prefer talking about it and drawing them instead because it gives me whimsy. Um, a lot of people, not a lot of people, but like some of my like or friends are like, oh, you should make a webtoon, or oh, you should like make a comic, and I'm just like, I don't wanna. It's so draining for me, and I just like no, I don't wanna, I don't I don't wanna. That's why. Yes, that's why I mainly just draw them and just explain what it is. Cause it just I don't know if what I'm saying makes any freaking sense. I don't know. I don't know if it makes any sense at all. Um, but I really do just prefer drawing them and just like talk about it. Cause that's the reason why I made this series in the first place. The reason why I made this series was to have a middle ground between my audience and me. Because I know my audience, whether it's TikTok or Instagram, because that's where the original comic is. on Instagram. Um, but the drawing on Instagram was on traditional. I started digital in 2023, but I stopped posting in January because the stupid TikTok meta thing made me so upset. I'm like, I don't want to do it anymore. And then I like found like a sense of ease because when I was younger, I didn't realize that like I have I have a lot of followers, but a lot of them don't engage with my content. And me who was a tiny little bean who was like, how come no one likes my stuff anymore? I don't understand the algorithm, but I have when I started posting on TikTok last year, um, at least posting on TikTok more, um, that's when people are like, "Oh my, this is some good stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and follow you," and I'm like, "Okay, that's fine." Recently, I've just been posting my my battles in Bayonetta 2. They're always changing it. Oh my god. They're always changing it. I swear to god. Like at first I was like, okay, this is fine. When Instagram Reels came out, it was all the rave. It was fine. Everything was okay. There was a point where I got like famous a couple of times where I got viral. One of my videos that I made, which was a transition video, it was a stupid trend, but I really liked the trend. I got like 11K, 11.4K views, and I was like, well, this was not supposed to blow up. It was not supposed to blow up. It was stupid and it was funny, but it was not supposed to blow up. And when it did blow up, I was like, oh, okay. And like the second one that blew up was actually an art trend. At the time, I was still doing traditional. It was like drawing your OC um, as like a god or something. I forgot what mine was. I think it was like Goddess of Misery or something. I don't remember what it was. Um, but that one had a lot of views as well, but it was not as much as the other one. Oh my god, it was not as much as the other one. So now when I look at my views, I was like, damn, what the hell happened? I fell off. Why did I keep falling off? I was shocked when I saw that your Instagram followers was like, it's higher than mine, but it's not as higher than mine, which shocked me because I was like, what? That's buffoonery. I thought you have a lot more. I don't know why I thought you have a lot more. Because I know you're more active on Instagram, I think. So that's why I'm like, this is nonsense. But yeah, um, I whenever there is a post on my page, I didn't like actually post it, but it was part of a collaboration between me and my friends. Um, Last year, me and two of my friends started to make a website for a singer that all of us enjoy. Um, and we made the website. We finished it a little bit after their birthday because it was a birthday present, but they loved it anyway. Oh, I see. Cause I mean, I think it is. I think it's finding the right people. I don't often get like hate. When I do get hate, I get annoyed. I get annoyed if anything, but I don't really get like sad. I think that's yeah, that's all of it. I'ma just boop, boop. I'ma just steal this real quick. I'ma just take that. There you go. I don't really get that many views on my live streams, but I don't expect to get many views on my live streams though. That is true. The type of hate I usually get is from people that don't understand my art style, like at all, and try to give me unsolicited advice. And then people justify it, be like, everyone deserves criticism. They need to hear criticism. And I'm like, no, I don't wanna actually. You can just have it. Take the criticism and go somewhere else. I don't want it. Cause I draw like this for a man. I draw like this for a reason. Um, like people tell me to make my line art cleaner, as if this wasn't a conscious choice. Cause it's not that I can't do clean line art. It just looks ugly to me. Like clean line art for other artists, it looks great. It looks fantastic. It looks like heaven, you know. It looks like someone blessed me. Okay, when I do it, I don't like it, and I hate it, and it just looks weird. So I just um yeah, that should do. So I just like make messier line art intentionally. The way I hatch is also intentional. Um, when I first started digital, I was like, I made a conscious decision to not render because everyone renders. That's boring. I don't want to be boring. I want to be different than everybody else. So I decided to do hatching instead. Thank you. I decided to do hatching instead. Um, and it's also because I feel like not enough people use hatching. You know, I feel like it's not there's not enough hatching. Okay, and everyone is like, I want to render, and like my rendering needs to be good. I'm like, why? Why would you want to do that? That's so much work. Like I like cut corners. I don't even know if I call it cutting corners because it's not like I'm actively like cutting like corners and stuff. Because when I do hatching, I do it in a very specific way. Um, like you know how like in rendering people like use like purples, and like reds and oranges and whatever. I use the grayscale. I just use, I straight up use the grayscale, and then I change it to multiply, or shade, or luminosity, psi, or screen, or any of them like that. Um, the reason why I do that because it already blends in. Um, because gray is like a neutral color, and I don't have to think really hard on what color to use because I am lazy. I don't even know if that's cutting corners or not. I don't think so. I just think I'm a genius. I'm just kidding. It's not like I discovered it. But people do think it's cool, I think. I don't know. I do like to live stream, but I don't do it all the time because my social battery is so it's so tiny. It's such a short like social battery. Like when I go outside, you have 2 hours to hang out with me and then take me back home. So then I can take a nap. Like, I don't like, because I don't go outside. It's not that, like, I'm an introvert, so going out is not my thing. I look outside and I'm like, oh lord, I have to interact with people today? Darn. Oh well. It's annoying. I don't mind it though. It's not the end of the world. I do need my headphones if I go out though, because of my autism. I really don't like loud noises. I don't. I don't like. Ice does not like. Eh. Eh. Yes, I think. I think they're noise canceling. The ones I bought, I think I bought them from Target. They are Heyday headphones, which is the same brand I usually get for my phone charger. But I think they are noise canceling. I think they're noise canceling. They work when you turn them on. When you turn them off, it don't work. They have a button where it has like a noise canceling, and I think it only works if you turn it on. I don't remember how it works. I just have the setting on all the time. I love Heyday. I swear to God, I love Heyday so much. I discovered them one time a few years ago, and like it was for like my phone charger. Because every time when I get new phone chargers, they suck so much. It's so bad. They suck. I swear to God that they keep breaking and breaking, and I was like, I can't take it anymore. So when I finally discovered Heyday, for my phone, they lasted for like a year or two. What? 7 years? That's crazy. I think mine lasted like a year and a half, but I guess that's the way I use my charger and like my phone. But they usually last a really long time for me, though. The thing that always breaks is the phone, the part where it connects to the phone. Oh, I see. The one, I don't know how long I had my headphones actually. I don't know how long I had them. I had them for like a while, a year or two. No, it can't be that long. But they've been around for like a really long time. And like it feels good when I wear them. Sorry, my nose is itchy for no reason, and that is uncouth behavior. I don't know what's going on with my nose. Bayonetta is like my favorite game character of all time. Wait, have I? I have not. I am silly. Mainly because... Yes, uncouth behavior. Absolutely uncouth behavior. I don't know what's wrong with my nose. This house